Welcome to this tutorial about how to update the watch list using the Thinkorswim Watch List Tool portal that we have on at our website. If you're a subscribed member, or if you are currently just joining only to access the tool and not the community, both of them access to either or, just the tool, or if you're a member of the community and you go to the section for the tool, they both look the same. When you get there, go ahead and open the tutorial and scroll down. And here, you're going to see this page get updated periodically, or you're going to see a post in the discovery or feed. Now, if you don't want to see this page just like this, you want to see it expand, click here to expand it all the way across, and then you can scroll down. Every week, we're going to include the spreadsheet that includes all of the watch list. When you click here, you'll get a download. In Google Chrome, the download shows up on the bottom left. When you use Microsoft Edge, it'll be on the upper right. So go ahead and open the file, and you can open it with either Microsoft Excel or with Google Sheets. Once you open it, for example, today we closed Tuesday. So now we're going to enter the list for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You can spread out your spreadsheet however you want. So we're going to kind of go up. And for the sake of this exercise, we're just going to shrink the page a little bit so you get an idea of how long it is. On the bottom left corner, you're going to notice that there's two tabs, one for the SPY and one for the SPX. You can always hit Control Home to get to the top of the spreadsheet, no matter where you are in the spreadsheet. So let's go ahead and enter on the SPY the watch list for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. What we do first is click on the topmost cell at the top next to number 1, hold Control and Shift, and then down. That'll highlight the entire list. Hit Control C. Then come over to your list and say Create Watch List. These are the SPY calls, and these are for May 10. Then I'm going to click on Import, paste symbol from clipboard, click OK, and save. You might get an error message. Just click OK on the error message. We always overshoot the number of lines that we need to enter, which is why you get the message, because sometimes not every single line that's here is always going to be active in Thinkorswim, which is why you get the error message. You can ignore that error message and just proceed. So that one's the one for Wednesday. Let's now do Thursday, same way. We click here on number 1, Control Shift down, Control C, come back over here, Create Watch List. This is going to be for the SPY, May 11, calls dash May 11. Import, paste from clipboard, OK, save. I get the error message, I click OK. Then I can click in here, Control Home to get to the top. Then I'm going to click on the next one. Click on number 1, or the first call, Control Shift down, Control C, Come over here, expand to create watch list again. And now I'm going to say spy dash calls dash 0512 because this is for Friday, May 12th. Import, then paste, then OK. You can choose to call it whatever you want. This is just the standard default that I use. That is not too long. That's easy and catchy and to the point. Then I click save. I get that error message. I click OK. Then let's go ahead and do the puts up at the top. Control home to get to the top of the spreadsheet. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on the topmost put for Wednesday because tomorrow is Wednesday. Today we finished Tuesday, so I just need Wednesday, Thursday, and a Friday. So I'm going to click on this first one here, Control Shift down, copy, or Control C, come over here to this side, create watch list, and I'm going to type in spy puts 0510 because it's for May 10th. Import, then paste, OK, then save, and then I click OK on the error message that appears. You don't see it here on the screen because it's showing up on a different monitor. Now I'm going to click here, and I can either hit Control Home, or by clicking on this white one area, I click Control Up to get to the top. Now I'm going to do the next one. I'm going to click here on the first put of the list for May 11th or Thursday, Control Shift down, Control C to copy. Then I come in here and create the next list. Spy puts May 11th. Import, paste symbols from clipboard, OK, save, and then click OK on the error message that appears. Now I'm going to click here, Control Up to get to the top. I'm going to click here, Control Shift down, Control C, come back in here, create watch list, import, paste from clipboard, OK. I forgot to enter the name, so I'm going to do that next. Spy dash puts dash 0512. I'm going to hit save, and then I click OK on the error message. And then when I'm back at the spreadsheet, I can hit Control Home. And that is how I update and set up all my watch list so that when I need to access them, I can easily just go to spy calls or puts for the next day. Spy calls for May 10th. And what I can do is that I can just come in here and delete the old list because we no longer need them. I can delete the puts also from here, the old puts list. And the same thing for SPX ones. I can delete the SPX calls that I have not yet entered and the SPX puts. So we just finished entering the SPY options watch list. Now let's do the SPX. I'm clicking on the next tab down here, Control Home, and then I'm going to click on the first one, Control Shift down, Control C, come in here, create watch list, then SPX dash calls dash 05, sorry, is going to be 0510. And I just realized I copied the wrong one. I need to copy the ones for the 10. So I'm going to come back over here, click on this one, Control Shift down, copy, because we only need Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Then come back over here where I left off, click Import, paste symbols from clipboard, OK, and save. And then I click OK on the error message that appears on my other monitor. Now, I don't necessarily need to use the right side to also enter the puts. So I'm going to go ahead and click here, Control Shift down. And I can also enter them over here because they're both uniformly together. So here, I'm going to type in SPX puts 0510, import, paste from clipboard, OK, and then save, and then OK on the error message that I get. I'm going to click in here in the white, Control up. I'm going to click here on this next one, Control Shift down, Control C. Then come in here, create watch list, and we are doing SPX calls for May 11th. Import, paste symbols from clipboard, OK, and save. And then OK on the error message. Come back over here, click anywhere in there. I'm hitting Control up, clicking on the first one. Now Control Shift down, Control C, coming in here, create watch list, SPX puts May 11. Import, paste from clipboard, OK, save, and then OK on the error message that appears. One more time or two more times. You kind of get the idea that once you get into the habit and into a role of doing these, you're going to see that it is very, very easy. And I can create these lists in a matter of moments. So I'm not going to repeat every step because you heard me say it a handful of times already. That way you can now see how fast it just flows when I just go step by step. And now I can just select down here, let's say that I wanted to see my SPX calls for tomorrow, which will be May the 10th. And then I can just move and adjust them so that I have the out of the money above and the in the money below for my calls. And then on the right, I kind of change it too, because when we're outside of the traditional market hours, we can do SPX puts 0510, select it, grab my bar here on the right, and then go up until I can see that all of my out of the money is below and my in the money is above. And then you can decide what you want to do with the spreadsheet. You can archive it in case something goes wrong and you need to enter them again. And then once the week has passed, you can just delete it. If you go ahead and delete it or misplace it, and you need to get access to a copy, don't worry. Just come back over to the portal where you can download it again. If you forget how to enter them and need a tutorial refresher, you can just scroll up and take a look at the video above. That will show you. The topmost video shows you how to create the watch list. And it's not there at the moment because I'm recording it. It's going to go right in here. Somewhere in here, you'll see another video which is this one that you're looking at right now. That'll give you the refresher that you need to enter. If you need to get back to where you were at the beginning of the site, you can come in here and you'll see it. How to create, edit, update, and import and maintain your TOS or Thinkorswim watch list. We will also be putting posts periodically in the feed where you can just go straight and download the Excel spreadsheet real quick or the document without having to worry about clicking here and clicking there. It's much faster. Should you have any questions, you can come into the feed, scroll down, and type your question in here. If you're getting an error message that you don't understand, you can go ahead and attach it, and we will be able to help you better by better understanding your situation. We also have a chat for the Thinkorswim Tools section where you can come in here and ask your question. And we'd be more than happy to answer it as soon as we have an opportunity. Please understand that if we're live, we may not always be able to answer your questions right away because we're going to prioritize the live stream first. And then in between sessions or when we do have an opportunity, we will come in here and answer your question as soon as possible. I hope that we've answered your questions, and this concludes the training on how to use the Thinkorswim watch list tool from our website. Thank you.